Are you struggling to understand how Python manages complex projects with modules and packages? Did you know that improper import statements are one of the most common causes of circular dependency errors in professional production environments? In this video, we will cover Python modules and packages certification exam practice questions and explanations. Master the art of Python modular programming. This video provides 30 high-quality practice questions designed to help you ace your Python certification. In this comprehensive guide, we are diving deep into 30 exam-level practice questions focused on Python modules and packages. We will cover everything from the _init_.py file in SYS, path to relative imports and the standard library. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a deep dive into Python certification topics. What is the primary purpose of a module in Python? Option A. To increase the execution speed of the code. Option B. To logically organize Python code by grouping related functionality. Option C. To prevent the user from seeing the source code. Option D. To allow Python to run on different operating systems. The correct answer is B. Modules in Python are simply files containing Python definitions and statements. The primary goal is modularity, breaking down a large program into small, manageable, and organized files. This allows for code reusability across different projects and makes debugging significantly easier. While compiled modules, .pyke, might load faster, the fundamental purpose is logical organization and scoping of variables and functions. Which of the following statements regarding import module _name is true? Option A. It executes the code within the module only the first time it is imported. Option B. It executes the code every time the import statement is encountered in a loop. Option C. It only imports the function signatures without executing any code. Option D. It loads the module into the local namespace directly without prefixing. The correct answer is A. When Python imports a module, it executes all the code inside that module to initialize it. However, to optimize performance, Python keeps track of loaded modules in the SYS modules dictionary. If you attempt to import the same module again in the same session, Python will not re-execute the code. It will simply provide a reference to the already loaded module. This prevents redundant work and potential side effects from running the same initialization code multiple times. When using from math import sqrt, how do you call the square root function? Option A, math, sqrt, 16. Option B, sqrt, 16. Option C, math to sqrt, 16. Option D, math, sqrt, 16. The correct answer is B. The from module import attribute syntax specifically pulls that attribute. In this case, the function sqrt directly into the current local namespace. Because it is now part of the local namespace, you do not need to use the module name as a prefix. While this is convenient and makes code cleaner, it carries the risk of namespace pollution if the imported name conflicts with an existing variable or function name in your script. What is the requirement for a directory to be recognized as a regular package in Python versions prior to 3.3? Option A. The directory must contain a file named __main__.py. Option B. The directory must be added to the Windows registry. Option C. The directory must contain a file named __init__.py. Option D. The directory must be located in the bin folder. The correct answer is C. Historically, Python required an __init__.py file to be present in a directory for it to be treated as a package. This file can be empty or contain initialization code for the package. Since Python 3.3, implicit namespace packages were introduced, which allow directories without an __init__.py to be treated as packages. But for regular packages, and to ensure backward compatibility and explicit package marking, __init__.py remains the standard practice. What does the built-in dir function return when called without any arguments? Option A. A list of all keywords in Python. Option B. A list of all built-in exceptions. Option C. A sorted list of names in the current local scope. Option D. The path to the Python executable. The correct answer is C. The dir function is a powerful introspection tool. When called without arguments, it returns a list of valid attributes, variables, functions, imported modules, currently defined in the local scope. If you provide a module name as an argument, e.g., dir math, it returns the list of attributes and methods available within that specific module. This is extremely helpful for interactive debugging and exploration. Which keyword is used to create an alias for a module during import? Option A. Alias. Option B. Using. Option C. As. Option D. With. The correct answer is C. The as keyword allows you to rename a module within your script's namespace. This is commonly used for modules with long names, e.g., import pandas as PD, or to avoid name collisions. Once aliased, the original module name is no longer available in the local scope. You must use the alias to access the module's contents. Which function in the math module returns the smallest integer greater than or equal to x? Option A. Math floor x. Option B. Math trunc x. Option C. Math ceil x. Option D. Math higher x. The correct answer is C. The math ceil function, short for ceiling, always rounds a number up to the next full integer, regardless of the decimal value. For example, math ceil 2.1 and math ceil 2.9 both return 3. Conversely, math floor rounds down, and math trunc simply removes the decimal part without rounding. Where does Python first look for a module when an import statement is executed? Option A. The directory containing the input script. Current directory. Option B. The Python installation directory. Site packages. Option C. The standard library directory. Option D. The Python path environment variable. The correct answer is A. When you import a module, Python searches in a specific order defined in SYS path. The very first entry in SYS path is typically the directory containing the script that was used to invoke the Python interpreter. This allows local modules to override standard library modules if they share the same name, though this is generally discouraged as it can cause unexpected behavior. Which function from the platform module provides a single string identifying the underlying platform with as much information as possible? Option A, platform, system. Option B, platform, platform. Option C, platform, machine. Option D, platform, processor. The correct answer is B. The platform function returns a descriptive string containing the operating system name, version, and architecture, while system might just return Windows or Linux. Platform provides a more verbose output like Windows 10-10.0.19041 SP0. This is useful for logging environment details in production software. What is the value of the __name __ variable when a module is run as the main script? Option A, module. Option B, mon. Option C, __main __. Option D, the name of the file. The correct answer is C. Every Python module has a built-in attribute called __name __. If the file is being run directly, e.g., python myscript.py, Python sets __name ___ to the string __main ___. If the file is being imported by another script, __name ___ is set to the actual filename, without py. This allows developers to write code that only executes when the script is run directly, such as unit tests or CLI entry points. Using the if __name == _main ___ block. Which function in the random module is used to pick a random element from a non-empty sequence? Like a list? Option A, random, rand. Option B, random, choice. Option C, random, select. Option D, random, sample. The correct answer is B. The random, choice, seek function takes a sequence, like a list, tuple, or string, and returns one random element from it. If the sequence is empty, it raises an index error. Note that random, sample, is different as it allows you to pick multiple unique elements at once, whereas choice picks exactly one. Which exception is raised when an imported module cannot be located? Option A, name error. Option B, module not found error. Option C, import error. Option D, both B and C are correct, but module not found error is more specific. The correct answer is D. In modern Python 3.6+, module not found error is a subclass of import error. It is specifically raised when the module being imported cannot be found in SYS path. Import error is more general and might be raised if the module is found but there is an error while loading a specific attribute from it, e.g., using from math import non-existent function. What does SYS argv represent in Python? Option A, a dictionary of environment variables. Option B, a list of command line arguments passed to a script. Option C, the version number of the Python interpreter. Option D, The path to the standard library. The correct answer is B. SYS. ARGV is a list in the SYS module that contains the arguments passed to a Python script when it is executed from the command line. The first element, SYS, ARGV, 0, single quote, is always the name of the script itself. Subsequent elements are the strings provided after the script name in the terminal. This is the primary way to create command line interface. CLI. Tools. When you import a package, which file is executed automatically to initialize the package namespace? Option A, config.py. Option B, __init__.py. Option C, __start__.py. Option D, setup.py. The correct answer is B. The __init__.py file serves as the constructor for a Python package. When any part of the package is imported, the code inside __init__.py is executed first. It is often used to export specific functions to the package level, initialize package-wide variables, or set the __all__ variable to control what gets imported when a user uses from package import. Asterisk. Which constant is provided by the math module representing the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter? Option A, math.tau. Option B, math, e. Option C, math, pi. Option D, math.inf. The correct answer is C. The math pi constant provides the value of pi to a high degree of precision, usually 15 decimal places, while math.tau is also available, which is 2 * pi. Math pi is the standard mathematical constant used for most geometry and trigonometry calculations. What is the danger of using from module import asterisk? Option A. It makes the code execute slower. Option B. It results in a syntax error in Python 3. Option C. It can lead to name collisions and makes code harder to read. Option D. It only imports private variables. The correct answer is C. Using the wildcard import asterisk is generally discouraged in professional Python development. It imports every public attribute from a module into the current namespace. This can overwrite existing functions or variables without warning, leading to bugs that are very difficult to trace. It also makes it unclear to other developers or your future self where a particular function or variable originated from. How do you generate a random float between 0.0 and 1.0, exclusive of 1.0? Option A. Random, rand float. Option B. Random, random. Option C. Random, uniform, 0, 1. Option D. Random, randint, 0, 1. The correct answer is B. The random function is the most basic random generator in Python. It returns a floating point number in the range 0.0, 1.0. Note the square bracket means 0.0 is possible, inclusive, and the parenthesis means 1.0 is not exclusive. This function is the basis for many other functions in the random module. What is the purpose of the underscore underscore all underscore underscore variable in a modules underscore underscore init underscore underscore .py file? Option A. It lists all the developers who worked on the module. Option B. It defines which submodules attributes are exported when from package import asterisk is used. Option C. It is a list of all required dependencies for the package. Option D. It forces Python to import every single file in the directory. The correct answer is B. The underscore underscore all underscore underscore variable is a list of strings that defines the public interface of a module or package. When a user executes from module import asterisk, Python checks for the existence of underscore underscore all underscore underscore. If it exists, only the names listed in it are imported. This is a best practice for package maintainers to hide internal implementation details and only expose intended features. Which math function would you use to find the square root of 144? Option A. Math.sqr. Option B. Math. Root. Option C. Math. sqrt. Option D. Math.pow. 144, 1. The correct answer is C. The math sqrt x function returns the square root of x as a float, while you could technically use math.pow 144 0.5 or the exponentiation operator 144 0.5 feet to achieve the same result. Math sqrt is more explicit and generally more efficient for this specific calculation. In which directory does Python 3 store compiled bytecode.py files? Option A. The same directory as the py file. Option B. In a subfolder named __pycache___. Option C. In the temp directory of the OS. Option D. In the Python bin cache folder. The correct answer is B. To speed up the loading of modules, Python caches the compiled version of modules in a directory named __pycache__. The files inside are named after the original file but include the Python implementation and version. E.g., module cpython39.py. This keeps the source directory clean while allowing Python to skip the compilation step if the source code hasn't changed. What does platform Python_implementation return on a standard Python installation? Option A, 3, x. Option B, CPython. Option C, Jython. Option D, Windows. The correct answer is B. Python has several implementations: CPython, Pypy, Jython, IronPython. CPython is the standard reference implementation written in C that you download from python.org. The platform Python_implementation function identifies which one is currently running your code, which can be important for performance-critical or platform-specific logic. If you import a module inside a function, where is that module accessible? Option A, everywhere in the script. Option B, only within that specific function. Option C, only in the __main___ block. Option D, in any function called after that function. The correct answer is B. Import statements follow the same scoping rules as variable assignments. If you perform an import inside a function, the module name is added to the local namespace of that function. It will not be accessible outside of that function. This is sometimes used for lazy loading to reduce the startup time of a script if a heavy module is only needed in one specific, rarely used function. Which function allows you to shuffle the elements of a list in place? Option A, random, sort. Option B, random, shuffle. Option C, random.mix. Option D, random, reorder. The correct answer is B. The random, shuffle, X function takes a mutable sequence, like a list, and reorganizes its elements in a random order. Crucially, it performs this action in place, meaning it modifies the original list and returns none. It cannot be used on immutable sequences like tuples. What is the result of math factorial 4? Option A, 8. Option B, 16. Option C, 24. Option D, 12. The correct answer is C. The factorial of a non-negative integer n is the product of all positive integers less than or equal to n. So, math factorial 4 is calculated as 4 * 3 * 2 * 1, which equals 24. If you pass a negative number or a float to this function, it will raise a value error or type error. Which attribute in the SYS module is used to exit a Python script programmatically? Option A, SYS, quit. Option B, SYS, stop. Option C, SYS, exit. Option D, SYS.end. The correct answer is C. The SYS, exit function raises a system exit exception, which typically results in the termination of the script. You can pass an optional argument, usually an integer, to indicate an exit status. 0 typically means success, and any non-zero value indicates an error or abnormal termination. This is the standard way to stop execution. What does a single dot represent in a relative import statement? Option A, the root directory of the computer. Option B, the current package directory. Option C, the parent directory of the current package. Option D, the standard library path. The correct answer is B. In Python packages, dots are used for relative imports. A single dot refers to the current package where the module resides. 2 dots refer to the parent directory. For example, from import sibling _ module imports a module from the same directory. Note that relative imports only work within packages and not in standalone scripts. Which math function returns the absolute value of a number as a float? Option A, math.abs. Option B, math, fabs. Option C, math, absolute. Option D, math, float _ abs. The correct answer is B. Python has a built-in abs function that returns the absolute value in the same type as the input. However, the math module provides math, fabs, x, single quote, which always returns the absolute value as a floating point number. For example, math, fabs, -5, returns 5.0, whereas built-in abs, -5, returns 5. If you import a module using import math How does Python store the module object? Option A. As a string in the local scope. Option B. As a module object under the name math in the current namespace. Option C. It doesn't store it, it just copies the functions. Option D. In the global hardware registry. The correct answer is B. The import math statement does two things. It finds and executes the math module, and then it creates a variable named math in the current scope that points to that module object. To access functions like sqrt, you must use the dot notation. Math, sqrt, because the functions themselves are inside the math object's namespace. Which function generates a random integer between a and b, inclusive of both endpoints? Option A. Random, random, a, b. Option B. Random, randint, a, b. Option C. Random, uniform, a, b. Option D. Random, randrange, a, b. The correct answer is B. The random, randint, a, b function is unique because, unlike most Python range-based functions, it includes the end value, b. If you use random, randrange, a, b, single quote, it would include a but exclude b. This makes randint very intuitive for simulating things like dice rolls. Randint 1, 6. What happens if a module being imported contains a syntax error? Option A. Python ignores the error and imports what it can. Option B. The import statement fails and raises a syntax error. Option C. Python automatically fixes the syntax and proceeds. Option D. The script runs but the module is empty. The correct answer is B. When you import a module, Python must compile the source code into bytecode. If there is a syntax error in the module, the compilation process fails immediately. The import statement will raise a syntax error in the importing script, and the module will not be loaded into the namespace. This ensures that you cannot run or import broken code. That wraps up our 30 practice questions on Python modules and packages. I hope these explanations helped clarify how Python handles code organization in the standard library. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow Pythonistas. If you have questions about any of the answers, drop a comment below. For those looking for the complete set of hundreds of questions, check the link in the description for the full Python practice exam course.